Yay!
Yay.
It was,
Yay!
there was much rejoicing.
The
Hooray!
villagers rejoice. Rejoice.
Right. All righty. Well, the
I,
stream's up.
I got my homework done last night.
Good.
I
Which
know.
was sorting the deck.
Sorting the deck. I pulled them from my mystic garbage. Look how thick we are now.
We're getting
Nice.
thick. We're getting
We're getting
thick.
thick.
So, welcome to Card Slingers. We are on the being read to sevenths.
Yep.
So,
Filth
wow.
with the sevenths.
Se,
Seven.
se,
Seven.
se, se
Seven.
filth.
So the reason we started doing this silliness is because people were emailing us and saying, listen, if I lose a card in my deck, is it useless? And I'm like, no, it's not. You can read a card with the threes or the
Well,
twos.
and even better, even before we started the podcast, one year Melissa was out at the Northwest Terror Symposium with me, and I had gotten a copy of Lisa Robertson's Animal Totem deck, and it wasn't out yet, truly. She just shoved it in my hands. And at a dinner on Saturday, Melissa, me, and a few others were gathered around, and I was sharing the deck. And she was like, I'll just take the threes. I can just read with the threes. And then the next day, I had a presenter who was talking about goddess, or sorry, yeah, possibly goddess and empress information. So the threes, and I basically, she didn't show up, and I basically got Melissa into that room to talk about random topics and maybe the
Yeah,
threes because she smart assed herself into another position.
exactly. And it went well.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Yes. And there
Yeah.
was much rejoicing. Hooray.
Exactly. Exactly. It was very fun.
So
Speaking of conferences, listen, if any of you guys would like to come to a tarot conference in the Midwest, in the flyover place, you can just fly to us. I'm having a tarot conference November 6th, 7th, and 8th in
woohoo.
St. Louis, Missouri, outside of St. Louis, Missouri, in Little Pacific, Missouri, which is where I live. And Hilary is going to be teaching. Jade Moore from Sincerely the Craft is going to be teaching. Bo Joffrion, who's reading at the fortune teller bar for a long time, is going to be teaching. And we're going to have a great time here in my little town. So if you would like to come to the conference, please check out my website. It's under events. And we'd love to see you there.
Yeah. And there's also so there's
Online.
in-person spaces and virtual spaces as well.
Yeah.
So it's a truly hybrid, and we can make arrangements if you are able to come in person. We'd love to see you. If you're able to attend virtually, we will also love to see you. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's gonna be
Deuces.
fun.
Cool. All right.
It's
So
gonna be
let's talk about the
fun.
sevens. What words came with the sevens?
I
Sneaky,
don't I don't know.
Hardship.
spicy.
Well, like it's a
Um,
defensive card, so it's not, an equilibrium style card. It is the way I look at it is like if the fives are the huge challenge because that's the spiky part in any sequence from ace to 10, the sixes are the lesson and the happiness, kind of like you've learned
Right.
that hardship lesson, and then sevens are kind of like the cocky card where you think you know everything, however, not yet. You still have some stuff to learn before the end of the cycle. So it's another spiky card that can either be even more spiky than the fives, depending on how like cocky or, what's going on in your world.
yeah. And I
I
know that
do. Oh, go
there
ahead.
was a lot of there was a lot of people that asked me about that. My tarot students asked me about that. So I actually had to do a couple of live streams about the fives and the sevens of the tarot, because not only were people confusing the fives between each other, like having trouble differentiating between the fives of the tarot,
Right.
they were
Yeah.
also having trouble differentiating between the sevens of the
Yeah.
tarot and differentiating between the fives and the sevens. And I'm just like, listen, there is a reason for each and every card. If we didn't need the lessons of the sevens, then we would just be stopping at the fives, you know what I mean? But then
Exactly.
five would actually be 10. And that, like there is a like we could get into the weeds on that, but There is a
We
reason
could.
for each and every card, and each of the 78 cards of the tarot does come with it very specific lessons, very specific themes and, issues. So, like, if you've ever gotten to that point where you're just like, I can't differentiate between the fives and the sevens, like, feel free to look back on the fives of this year podcast or check out my live stream as well. That's the reason why I have replays available from the last 6 years. I've been doing that because we just set them all down and looked at all of the fives all together and separately. We looked at all of the sevens, and then we started to compare and contrast, which I think is a really good way to help you if you're learning tarot and are a little bit confuzzled. So, but yeah, I agree. Sevens can be just as spiky in different ways as the fives.
And I also really liked yesterday, it was during one of the lives, the Seven of Swords. Not everyone is always lying, and I read it as mischief.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I like that. I
like
really
that a
like
lot,
the
too.
inclusion of the word mischief, because some
Yeah.
people are just shit starters.
We have trolls,
So
we have shit starters, we have snarky folks.
And sometimes it's just somebody starting shit,
Yep.
So, all right, let's get rolling. Who's gonna be my first victim?
Either one
Because
of us, I
even
guess.
though each of the 78 has its own meaning and its own thing, if you lose your card and you only have this many tarot cards with, the other ones will kind of come in
and
to
compensate.
to compensate.
Well, it's also the flow of the reading, where sometimes you get a story, if you draw 3 cards, you still get that story. And that's where the other cards kind of filter in, because you look at it and you interpret it according to however many books you have, however many things I've written for you, or Melissa or Hilary has written for you. And, these styles of readings that we do,
Mm-hmm.
you can learn a lot and stuff. So how
Can
about
I
Hilary?
Can I
How
chime
about
in?
Hillary?
Well, geez, thanks for telling me. I just have one more thing to chime in before we get started on, getting red to sevens with the sevens. That includes, by the way, up to the major arcana, up to the chariot, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So very interesting. Like 2 hours ago, I was looking on Threads, which is like, by the way, recommendation. If you guys
Threads
are
is so
missing
much fun.
Twitter, huh? If you're
Threads is so much fun.
Okay.
I do
Like
Mastodon.
if you're missing Twitter and you want like what Twitter used to be, Threads is actually pretty darn good so far. So I've been enjoying that. I've been liking it. It's kind of like it's more welcoming, more inclusive. Especially tarot threads, especially if you're learning tarot or you like want to talk about like-minded tarot-y witchy things. Like I would check it out. But because we're doing this series where we end each exploration of the minor arcana with being read from the slimmer deck that only we're making a deliberate choice, right? To not include every card of the 78 cards. So I just came across this from Dave Zilla, who is the creator of Tarot of the Unexplained, which is a fantastic deck if you guys haven't checked it out.
It's so much fun.
It's such a good deck. And I'm a little wimpy wimp when it comes to like paranormal shit, but like it really does include a bunch of like paranormal events and like cryptids and stuff. Like you've got Big Feet and Yeti in there, you've got like portals in there, you've got like timeline jumping and the Mothman, but like it also reads very, very well. So it's just like it's a surprising deck. I was pleasantly surprised by it. But anyway, he was just saying, I just read the most ridiculous thing from a tarot reader. This reader said that whenever they read for themselves, they always remove Death, the Tower, and the 9 and the 10 of Swords so that they won't have bad news. Worse, other readers chimed in saying what a great idea that is. I beg your finest pardon? Now we're cheating at tarot?
That's
I follow that
amazing.
guy too. I
I'm
saw
like,
that.
wow, like you saw that, right? So I responded with, I responded with jokes on them, but I definitely wouldn't want a reading from them. If you're a reader who can't deliver bad news even to yourself, what kind of a reader are you? So
Yep.
keep in mind, guys, like we are doing this exploration deliberately to show, like, if you happen to be missing cards, like the message will still come, you know? So we're showing the versatility of what tarot can, like, and you are writing your own rules. Keep in mind, you're writing your own rules.
Yeah.
But
It's fun.
Well, and there is no right or wrong way. I mean, yeah, if you want, you could pull those cards out for event readings and whatever. I know a bunch of professional readers who at baby showers or weddings will take a lot of the negative cards out. I don't because I see them all as neutral.
Right.
You know,
Right,
I mean,
right.
you can pick a different deck with happy images on those negative cards, quote unquote.
Right.
You know, if you really need to, there are decks out there. You just gotta hunt and, research.
Tarot for kids. Tarot
Yeah.
for kids. If that's your intention, man, like then get a deck that's a little bit kinder and gentler,
Do
and
not
kind
get
of
a talk
rename.
deck.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Despair, destruction, failure. Fuck.
Hope your wedding goes well.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
God.
shit. All right.
Anyway,
Let's do this, bitches.
Yes.
Hilary, you're
Yeah.
all yappity this morning, so let's start with you. Are you ready, girl?
no, but you're gonna give it to me between the eyes anyway. So,
You have a question?
um,
Look what fell out.
Yeah, the panty card.
okay. Is that for me? I mean, I was just gonna
Seven of
ask
Swords.
I was gonna just say general. Just give me general.
All right. Okay. Let me know when to stop shuffling, my dear.
Okay. And now.
All right. Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, High Priestess. Four of Swords is reversed. Now is not the time to rest on your laurels. You need to have a daily schedule. Daily schedule which you stick to. It's the opposite of resting on your laurels. You also need to be reaching out to other people with podcasts and saying, hey, would you like to be on our podcast and I would be on your podcast? Or would you like to help support me and I will help support you? And, it doesn't even have to be card slingers related. Go off on your own with your own volition and find some people to celebrate with on their space. I think it's time. Ace of Swords upside down. Writing the book doesn't have to be your priority right now, but you do need to make space for it. So
I love the face that Hilary is
the
making right
face
now
that you
with
made
that.
makes me so happy.
Getting
Because I
called
didn't
out,
ask. Listen,
You
I
didn't
didn't ask about my business, but yet what am I getting?
business.
You're getting the business.
Yes. Hilary has
Our high priestess shows up and says, you know what you're doing. Trust yourself, my child. You're doing well. I see this as a blessing from Bridget for you.
Yeah.
I think she's showing up.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep.
All right. See, that wasn't so bad, honey. That was
No,
okay.
it wasn't so bad. And it's actually very funny that you're saying this because I've tried different platforms as well for social media. And the other week went very, very well. And so, but I do need to plan for it because otherwise people won't know I'm there at certain times. What a concept. Like I know we're we're trying to walk our talk now and actually, record card slingers at a regular time in a regular place. So, like we're trying to do as we say and as we do. But I'm trying to do that for my business too. And I wasn't gonna ask, but I was gonna ask. So thank you for the reading. It makes sense. And then last night I was also talking to someone that is familiar with that platform as well and happened to see my live and was just like, I can help you out. And I went on to her live, and so we were chatting that way too. So it's
Things are popping.
Things are popping. I just need to.
Excellent.
So.
Jameson,
Right.
my darling angel. I saw the letter that you wrote to Joe last night, and reminded me I owe you a letter. So that's what I'm doing today.
Aw, thank you.
Yep.
I just need advice on, my life.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
still
see
in the
what we can
middle
do.
of I'm still in the middle of a lot of challenges, and I need some good wins.
All right, let me pull out the shit. Hold on. No, pull out
Pull
all
out
the
the
shitty
Seven of
cards.
Swords
Same
and,
thinking.
Death and Ten of Swords. Oh wait, we're not even doing tens.
We're not there
All
yet.
right. Tell me when to stop shuffling, my love.
Stop.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh God.
All of the
Are you
bad ones.
fucking
No.
kidding me?
No.
Four of Swords. This is the time for you to be resting, my angel, and taking care of yourself. This is your time to be relaxing and not throwing yourself against the machine.
Okay.
You need to take better care of yourself.
I've already done that, so I'm all ready.
Okay. Maybe take care of yourself even more. Ace
Yeah.
of Swords. Ace of Swords. The ideas are good, but the follow through is not necessary right now.
Okay.
So I want you to take a break from I want 3 jobs a day. That's it. 3 jobs a day. Make them count. Look for ones that you really will apply for. Get in touch with that headhunter like we talked about. And stop banging your head into the wall because it's not good for your health and it's not good for your head. And then 6 of Cups upside down. This is going to be hard, but you can do it. And it's going to wrap up in about 6 weeks to 6 months. 6 weeks, 6 months. It'll wrap up and you'll know better what to expect. Okay. But right now it's too frenetic and you need to make it more measured. So I think that's where the headhunter is coming in.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. I like that you got the 6 of Cups, even though it's reversed, because the 6 of Cups is so gentle. You know?
I agree. Even reversed, it's it's like how would I put it? So upright, Six of Cups is nostalgia, feelings of, connection, looking for good stuff. And reversed, you could say, oh, you're not connected or anything, but no, it's
gentle.
it's more inward rather than outward, so to speak.
Yep.
Like I need to, deal with this
Yes.
rather
Yep.
than pushing it out and, getting lost in all the memories and stuff.
And
There you
Shannon
go.
says, "You can do this, Jaymi. Sending love to you." And I echo those
Shannon, I love you.
With Shannon.
Loftus.
Yep.
My Shannon. Hi,
Our
Shannon.
Shannon. Yep.
Our Shannon. Hi, friend. You're so lucky that you get to live by Shannon. You guys should hang out.
We do. Not as
That's
much,
awesome.
but we do.
Now, question. Question, or do you want to turn the sevens, the deck of sevens towards you?
Okay.
Shannon, since you're here,
Do
would
you want to
like
read
a
it?
reading with the sevens? Let us know.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's I'm not scared. I'm not scared of these little piece of cardboard.
Right?
Why would I be scared?
Why would I want to be called out by a pack of wicked cards?
Nasty little slices of cardboard. The Magician. I can do anything.
Woo-hoo. Yes, you
The Six
can.
of Swords. Things are getting better. We're on the road to improvement. And the Chariot. I'm driving.
Wow.
Shut up, cards. Whatever. Here's the cards in case you want to see them. Here's the Magician.
Oh, I love that the Magician is like an awesome unicorn.
Yeah.
Six of Swords is upside down, which I'm not loving, but it still shows progress in the right direction. It doesn't mean we're going backwards. It means we're going forward slowly. And the Chariot, which means I'm supposed to be in charge. So I'm going to be in charge, goddammit.
So
of
we have
myself.
another viewer, Clonkin 4, and they say, I adore watching Melissa get her ass handed to her by the cards.
Oh, do you have an itch? Do you have
I
an itch
do. I
on your
have it.
nose? Oh, okay.
It's a,
So
it's a
Shannon,
it's a spectator sport now.
Shannon says sure. So Shannon, do you have a question for Melissa? And she will read you from the sevens. You let us know whether it's a question or general
Or just vibes.
or just vibes. You know,
Vibe check.
no question, just vibes. But I love that. It's Colleen.
Okay.
Hi,
Colleen,
Colleen.
Oh, hi,
everybody.
Colleen.
It's Colleen.
Daddy.
So same question for Colleen there too.
Yep, I
Because
put
this
it
is
in
the
the
fun
chat.
part.
Okay, Shannon asks, what step is next in terms of my next tarot deck release?
Ooh.
So yeah, for those that don't know, Shannon makes amazing tarot decks.
Amazing.
Augenblick, right? No, Augenblick.
Augenblick.
Augenblick, I was right. Augenblick Tarot is one of the more popular and famous ones that Shannon's done, and she's done a few others.
It's amazing. My little square deck that I love so much.
I know. You've mentioned it before several times.
Oh, yeah. The Fool upside down. I don't know.
Whatever
I would say,
worked before.
are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you're ready to launch yet? So take a minute before you launch. Seven of Pentacles shows us holding earth in our hands and a little plant growing in it. I think that you need to show people your precious work. I don't think that you're showing enough people and inviting enough people into your launch processes. It's like, I don't know, your friends on Card Slingers Coast to Coast who love your work. Like, we might want to, help you launch this.
Heck
So
yeah.
talk to us, talk to the people who love you, and see who else can carry your work in their hands.
By
And
the
then
way,
also,
people love behind the scenes shit. They love it. You might think it's boring. You might think it's tedious. People love that shit.
I love that you
we
brought your
want Hillary
microphone
clean
right
her
up to your
apartment.
face to do this.
Pardon?
Yeah. Ah,
Excuse me. Oh.
Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Have fun with it. Be mischievous with it. Be playful with it. You just made a game. Oh my God, you gave us a new tool. That's awesome. Grab that energy and move forward with that. Ta-da!
And if this is the
Very
deck that
nice.
I've been seeing for the past few years, y'all are going to love this.
Cool.
The images are.
I need to go get some water.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Colleen has a question though. So.
Okay, well, Colleen can wait a damn minute. Oops.
Whoa. Hey.
Hey now.
If I had separated the deck with only the sevens of the majors and the minors, then I could be doing the reading right now, but I didn't. So
I didn't either. Although I would almost, since the excuse me, the minors only go up to 10, I would have, to get the other, extended cards, like 14, I would have put Temperance in because that reduces down to 7.
Well,
But again, that's a whole different, idea and a whole different way to play things. So
what is Colleen's question?
all right. So Colleen asks, what's the forecast for this next body step? I got a nutrition coach last night.
Nice.
Awesome.
Right.
Yay.
And Shannon said, thank you for the reading. Yes,
Welcome.
definitely need to be more playful, especially with this deck.
Excellent. That's like,
and then Colleen also says, hey now, Daddy says I'm just a little guy. So yeah, what's the forecast for this next body step is our question.
I'm sorry. The feral is starting to creep into the card slingers. And you know what? I'm not mad at it.
Oh my God, especially after the daddy comment.
Did you really, Colleen, did you really just say your nickname, which is Daddy, and you got the Emperor, which is a big old
veiny,
hairy.
Oh my God.
So listen, Daddy, now that you're all set and you know what you want and you made the decision, now you have to do the thing. Now is time for doing the thing.
I'm sorry. Is that really okay? The question was about like the next body step, getting a nutrition coach, and that's a fucking mouth with the heart in the mouth.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, if that
Girl.
isn't just
Spot
rude.
I'm
on. I
telling
don't
you.
know what it is.
I don't know if it's me or if it's the deck, but we're kind of fantastic together. And the way that you make sure that you keep doing it is you need friends. You need to have a buddy, an accountability buddy. You need to have somebody who checks in with you and make sure that you're doing the things. And you likewise need to check in with them and make sure they're doing the things. So if it's not going to be your coach, see if you can't find a buddy. Because you'll have all the support you need. You actually have to ask for help, Colleen, if you need it.
Well, that's
One of
also
the,
rude.
yeah. One of the things I started doing
That feels
after I
homophobic,
started
doesn't it?
studying was I started making less than 30-second accountability videos after, hiking or, after the gym stuff that I've been doing. And then I post pictures of hike stuff to a wide range of folk because what started as just, I want to be your accountability buddy. A lot of my other groups, text-based and signal-based, wanted to see these accountabilities, so whenever I go out or something, I make something, I post things, and, I send it even to my coach. So yeah, Colleen, if you've got a coach, even the nutrition coach, even a exercise coach or your friends, make accountability, videos or posts or check-ins. Because you will get, the rah-rah, the cheerleading that you do need to hit your goals, whatever they may be.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what Colleen saying in the chat, that's what the coach does. So yeah,
Yep, there you go.
absolutely. Okay, wait. So is Colleen a death emperor, like birth card? Is that what I'm hearing here in the chat? That card is how I got my nickname? Because I'm also a death emperor and no one calls me daddy.
Well, I think the question is, do you want to be called daddy?
Like, no, because
Or it's
Colleen's
like,
daddy.
kind of.
We can't, like, yeah, I'm like, kind of, but no, but we can't both be daddy.
Why not? Daddy squared, yo. Anybody could be a daddy, or a mommy.
Oh, no.
Why is that so crazy when it's mommy? I'm like,
See?
Yeah.
Somebody I got in the dating site, this 26-year-old was like, can I call you mommy? And I was like, would you like to be smacked in the face? I can do that.
And the answer was probably yes.
Probably.
Okay,
Colleen's birth card is the Hierophant.
Okay, that does kind of make sense-ish. Sure.
I love that we have people we can talk to in the chat right now. This is awesome.
How many people are there?
Just 2, but you know what? But we love them. We love Shannon and we love Colleen. Melissa, are you going to read for yourself?
I did.
She did already.
Oh, duh. Sorry. I'm out of it, y'all. I do need to rest.
That's okay, darling. That's all right. I think we're good for the day then.
Yeah. This was awesome, y'all. Thanks for joining.
This was really fun.
And if people are
tune
listening
in next time for whatever we're talking about.
do we want to go right to the intro to the 8s, or do we want to probably have a little
I want to space it out.
between?
Yeah. We'll pick something fun. If you have ideas, let us know, via Melissa's Patreon, via our, email, via however you want to get a hold of us. You can even text us, and say, you guys haven't done this, do this.
Not me. Don't text me. Leave my phone out of your mouth. But anything else, any other venue, you can absolutely get in touch with me. I had an old client text me and I was like, the fuck is this? And I realized that they were an old client, and that's why I had and I was like, okay, I'll allow it.
I will.
Very, very, very well then. But yeah, I have a couple of clients that have my phone number, my for realsy phone number, and like they're very few and far between, but like, you know what? Okay, fine.
I know. I'm like,
As long as
I'll
you're
allow
not a
it.
dick
Your
about it.
grandfathered in. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, for me,
Right.
it's, you know, I'm the only social media that I'm on is Mastodon. And I know that it's confusing to a lot of people, even though it's just like Twitter, it's just like Threads, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera. It does have a small learning curve. And that's only because it's not ad supported. It's not centralized. It's a decentralized system, which I actually like, but
Mm.
it's more geeky. So that's why you can contact me via email or phone numbers, because I left the socials last year and I
Yeah.
need to look back.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
What's
All right.
Well, thank you all so much for
Yeah.
watching. And if you're listening in your ear holes and you're wondering, hey, how can I possibly like get a reading from the Card Slingers or interact more? Like, come join us when we record live on Tuesdays.
Yeah, definitely.
Join us, won't you?
Join us.
Come
We're
play with
friends
us
forever
forever.
and ever.